Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today was one of the most anticipated stock market days that we've had in some recent time. We had so many huge companies reporting earnings today, and obviously the biggest company in the entire world being Apple also having their earnings reported today as well. Robinhood is acting up a little bit. It's going a little crazy right now. Apple is not currently at 115. It is actually more along the lines of 110, 109 down here. So Apple actually reported their earnings after hours, and they did beat. It's still not showing up here either. They had an estimated, Robinhood saying 71 cents per share. I saw some places saying 69 cents per share, but their actual was around 73 cents per share. So they did have a moderately sized earnings beat. But right now, that just doesn't seem to be good enough for tech stocks who are seeing enormous beats all over the place. I don't know if this is actually working well enough for me to check out some of the other ones, so I can show you guys just what I'm talking about. As you see, Amazon here, their estimated was 741. They have a 1237 per share, an insane beat. Google Class C shares actually did really well as well. They had an estimated at 1121. Their actual was 1640. So you see all these crazy tech stocks really outperforming their estimates, really showing positive guidance going towards the future. And Apple actually, again, even though they did beat by 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, whatever you want to call it, they're not beating by as much. And then also they didn't give any guidance or any plan for the future, how any outlook. They didn't give a favorable outlook. They didn't give a grim outlook. They just said due to the coronavirus pandemic that they can't give a future outlook because things are just so much up in the air right now, and they don't really know if sales are going to be able to continue to increase the way that they're going, or if things are going to start to teeter off because there's just so many questions in the air as far as coronavirus, vaccines, stimulus checks, the election, so much craziness going on. But obviously, which way Apple breaks is going to be a huge indicator in the overall market, and it's going to be something really to watch out for, and just all of these massive tech companies in general. I know there was a bunch of plays I was looking at today. We got news that Netflix is actually raising its prices, so they had a nice little pop from 484 to around 512. Again, they're still kind of keeping some of their gains after hours, but they are down a little bit after hours, but still up big from on the day. That's always a good sign to see, but the whole market is going to go the way of a lot of these giant tech stocks. They're just so big in terms of market share in the S&P and stuff like this. So this is something really to watch out for, and I'm so curious to see what's going to continue to happen after hours today, but then also into tomorrow. What's going to happen tomorrow, taking us into the weekend, is going to be a huge tell into what the short and medium term future for the stock market is going to be. Because yeah, this is a crazy time. I don't know. I made some plays today around companies like Neo. I told you guys I was looking at options for them, and those actually did go really well. Neo had an awesome day, going from 28 to around 32. My options plays killed it. But if the entire stock market decides to crash tomorrow, I mean, these plays are going to get absolutely wiped out. Snapchat is still doing really well. They didn't have as great of a day today, but if you take a look at like the week and stuff, when I picked up these plays like around the 38 area, you know, they're still up around 42. Those option plays are doing well as well. But again, this could all get absolutely wiped out with just one bad day, depending on how the market reacts to all of these earnings, because we saw amazing earnings from Google, amazing earnings from Amazon, but pretty so earnings from Apple, and it's really up in the air. It could break either way at this point, but it is very interesting and something to watch out for. Again, it's hard to say what plays I'm thinking about right now. I'm just kind of being patient, sitting back, seeing what happens, and kind of watching out, because I mean, I have shares of a lot of these big companies. I didn't really want to play options around the earnings for any of them, just because it was going to be so volatile and so crazy. I didn't want to get burned. And now after I've seen the earnings and everything, I still don't know any more than I did before, except Apple's unsure about the future. So I guess that means a lot of us should be as well, until we kind of see how the market starts to digest all this stuff, which will, again, last pretty much the entire day today through the entire market close and then into the market open tomorrow. Should be a crazy time. Good luck out there, guys. Pretty much it was this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. What plays are you looking at? What are you guys doing? What are you guys thinking? I would love to hear any of you guys' thoughts and opinions on the market right now. Any of these big earnings plays we saw, or any plays you're looking at going into Friday and into the weekend. That would be awesome. Subscribe to update on the latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.